And here we go. So, today was Wednesday. And now I'm gonna open my Google Doc. And in my Google Doc, I'm gonna, let's see here, open it. Right now I hear Sam talking through the wall. It's weird. I feel like a bad feeling, like while I was taking a shower in the past hour when I was doing my thing downstairs. And I feel like I kind of want to explore that. I just don't know why, like, I feel that bad feeling. And I don't even know how to describe the bad feeling. Like, I had a great day today, but why does it feel just so strange? I think maybe like, the goal that I've set for myself is too big. I think, yeah, because at rock, yes, this is important for me to realize. At rock climbing, I said to two separate times, two different people, I'm studying to be a teacher. And that is just like a super ambitious, like, it's great to want to do that and all, but to make that my goal, it's not smart. You know, it's not specific. It's not measurable. Like, yeah, it's technically measurable. Am I a teacher or am I not a teacher? I'm not. Attainable? Yeah, it's attainable, but realistic? I mean, yeah, it's realistic. Time specific? No. Like, it's just not, like, it'd be better if I mean, that's why, like, I can't say I'm studying to be a teacher yet because I don't have my shit mapped out. I need to figure out what it takes to get into the North Carolina State College of Education. And I will in time, I'm sure. I have a meeting with the NC State person. I just need to chill and focus on what I'm doing right now, which is getting all A's in the classes that I'm taking this semester. I am exhausted. I'm so tired. I'm going to go ahead and add the next entry for tomorrow morning. April 11th. So yeah, I'm going to do that. And then after I do that, I don't know what's coming up today. I'm going to Florida the day after tomorrow. And tomorrow I'm thinking about that girl, that one girl from Kira. And I need to think about why I'm thinking about her. And that is just something I'm not sure of. I'm going to read a book that's not this one. Probably like I don't know what I'll read. The 90s? Maybe I'll read this book. It looks good. Yeah. So, had a big dinner, packed some questionable lunches, made pasta. I did a lot today. Scheduled my rental, finished my sociology quiz, grinded out all 3 classes, paid attention in all of them, took my notes for American history. Yeah, I'm left with nothing to say, but there's always something to say, so I'm just going to talk until something hits me. Basically, I went through my day today very, like, I was definitely doing things throughout the whole day, like doing things. I'm just not sure that I don't know, man. I really feel like I just want, like, I hear Sam in this room, and he's talking to Ella, and I just don't know what it is. I don't even know how to say, like, what it is that I want. just had a thing play through my mind where I was like, I asked a girl, maybe Kira, anyone, I asked this girl in my mind, like, hey, what do you want from a relationship? And it's funny that I even said that because the only reason I asked her in my mind is because I wanted to tell her what I wanted. Because I'm sure she'd say, I don't know, what about you? And I already have my response preloaded. That's why, like, I was thinking about what I want from a relationship, and it brought me through that scenario, which is so backwards. And the thing I want is to be seen. And it's like, um, I'm just trying to figure out what I'm doing. Like, with Sophie, it felt like, I don't know, it felt like I knew what I was doing, but it ended. I don't think I was ready. I mean, I thought I was ready, but she didn't want to be with me. She did not want to be with me. And it's kind of put me on my butt, and now I'm like really putting an emphasis on being on my feet, you know? Not stopping moving. Continuing to go. I don't want to sit still. Never sitting still. And with that, I think good things have come, but also I have found myself in moments of silence just thinking about a girl. You know, I feel like the more good things come, the more I want to stack that great thing of a girl in my life um, onto those good things. But I feel like I keep trying to tell myself, be patient, you don't know how high this stack of good things can go. And well, that's true, I don't know. I just don't understand why I can't. Like, I don't understand why the great thing of a girl can't fit in the middle of that stack and I can't continue to stack. I think about this relationship thing a bit egotistically or narcissistically. I think it's like, when I think of a girl in my life, I kind of just think like, oh, I could do it if I wanted to. And that's just, I just don't think that's how love works. I think that's what I did with Sophie, and I don't think I was ever in love. I think that I really did manifest those feelings of intense attraction, and I had them. I had them. But I don't think there was ever a moment that she and I were truly on the same page. Because bringing those feelings out of yourself takes a certain mindset and energy, and I was constantly doing that, you know, and I was putting effort, and while you should work to be a good partner, I don't think you should have to work to love someone. Now, she said that she thought love was a choice, and that's, I think, irrelevant to think about. I don't think that has any relevance here. That's like how different. I think what the thought that I was on was actually good, and I think I should just return to that because I was saying that I was bringing that out of myself, and I remember I felt at the end of it, I felt like I was not being seen. I felt like the man pulling it out of himself because he wanted to love her and because he wanted to pull it out of himself and he enjoyed pulling it out of himself. I feel like that man was not being seen. So, yeah, as a result of that, I stopped. And I think that was really the foundation of our relationship. So, go figure, it ended. And going forward, I want that relationship, but I don't want the foundation of it to be so unstable. And that's difficult to state. Well, it's not difficult to state, but I mean, it's easy to state, and it makes a lot of sense, but it's difficult to analyze because simply wanting a stable foundation for a relationship on my end, I think warrants a lot of questions, right? Because on the one hand, say I go into a relationship that's not the same, it can never be the same way, but with the same principles roughly today that I had, of course with the change of who I've become over time, but I go into it with that same set of ideals. Who's to say that that foundation can't be stable? And when I say who's to say, it clearly is me. I'm the one that needs to make these calls, so that's why I'm talking about them to this camera. And something in me says that going into it with those same ideals is wrong. Because those ideals had this... No, they didn't have a narcissistic or ego. I don't think they did. I really think that I wanted everything to work. And in the end, I found myself with no energy left to, fight. She told me she wanted to break up with me, and she said, I think we should break up, and I didn't have anything. I didn't have anything. And I let it go. Because I knew that, procuring that energy out of thin air was just going to be damaging in the long run, even though it might make me feel okay in the short run because I talked her out of it, or I said some things that made her, whatever, reconsider. But so it's certainly for the best that it ended because it just wasn't stable, clearly. But going forward, I want this relationship. I want love. I want fulfillment. I want to be seen. I want a person by my side that wants me at their side. And I wonder how I can achieve that. And I find myself referencing what I was speaking about in the beginning of this clip, SMART goals. And I want to become a teacher. I think when I say I want that, I want the girl, I want the thing, then I think that that's a goal that will set me up for failure. So, in conclusion, I think a SMART goal for me would be I don't see why I couldn't ask Kate or Kira or she who I don't know her name at Wake Tech if they'd like to go for a walk sometime. Seriously, that's a SMART goal. Specific? Ask a girl to spend time with her. Measurable? By whether or not I do it. It's a simple do. Attainable? Easily. Reasonable? Sure. Why not? Time specific? Time specific. So time specific is strange because in a traditional goal it would be like, I want to get all A's by the end of the semester. And there's your time span, the end of the semester. I'm like frozen. I'm absolutely paralyzed in just the thought of it. Isn't that nuts? Why is that? I feel like in past times I'm so quick to be like, oh, it's so simple. Like, it's just the simple paradox of rejection, risk, reward, but I don't, I don't, it's different. It's weird. It's like and there's an issue, I think, with grouping multiple girls into this one goal. And I think that issue is one of respect. I think when I group them all into this single goal, like it doesn't matter who I ask, then I think that brings into the question Kant's categorical imperative of never using someone else as a means to an end. And while even if it's a solo person, the idea is not to achieve this goal. This is just the goal that is the first step. And that is to be compared to simply going to and finishing my classes with A's this semester. That's just the first step. See, now in my head, what's going on is I'm like playing through a scenario of me going on a walk with Kira and like speaking philosophically, like I'm speaking to this camera to her about like trying to reveal that I care about her or something through like philosophical words. I think there's a problem with me and these women where it's like, it's all about me when I'm with them. And I think that's a big problem. I think it's supposed to be all about them and really all about them. And I think I lost sight of that with Sophie. And I'm honestly impressed, proud of and happy that she not only recognized this, but pulled that trigger on nope, no more. Because she told me she didn't feel loved anymore, and that makes sense to me. Because it was no longer about her, it was about me with her. I think I'm ready for this now. I really think I am ready for this next chapter. I do something about Kira. I'm like have convinced myself that she's like more down to earth than Kate or that young girl from the STEM thing. Um, so basically, I think what I have to do is continue to stay busy, stay moving, and next time I see her, don't let her go. Well, not don't let her go, but engage more. I think is what I want to do. I think I want to engage more. So we're back to this goal thing. Am I setting a goal tonight? It's way too late for that. I sat at my computer trying to figure out my school scheduling stuff. Like, I was melting. I was melting. So, basically, I think I'm doing good. Just keep on doing what I'm doing. And I can always come and revisit this tomorrow night.